long. Oh yeah, in 2 streams ago, this is what I got spoiled on. The one thing I got spoiled on in the 6 months that I haven't played this is these. This is alive. This is an alive enemy. No, don't go that way. Specifically this. Yeah. And it came up in a short, like a YouTube short. And kind of like no warning. I mean, I guess the warning was, oh, here's a Silent Hill 2 thing. But it's like, you know, I didn't think it would be 312 to be cleared out. No one's returning. God, it's gonna be gut punch after gut punch with this final section. Oh God, shaking its head no. Oh man. So I don't know how clear it is to anyone who hasn't played these games or like in discussion of it, but I haven't mentioned it through this entire stream because I want to keep it clear for anybody who hasn't played these. Also, dead body before I've shown up. Um, all the enemies in the game are simultaneously, well, two of them, I guess one of them. I'm not smart enough to explain this, but they're blatantly representative of the suppressed thoughts and feelings that James has had both during the events of the game and after. Oh my God. Oh, I mean before the events of the game, while he was taking care of Mary, as she was dying of like the lying figures, which is the straitjacket looking ones, um, made out to look like a body bag. So thoughts of death because Mary's dying. On top of the fact that, you know, he's obsessing over her death within this. The thing just whatever. Um, but simultaneously, their legs and they're caked up. He from what I've heard of other people, he experienced massive sexual frustration during the entire time Mary was sick. And what's not more important than the feeling of the sexual frustration was the guilt he had having those thoughts while Mary was sick.
James.
The guilt is more important than the thoughts themselves.
Leave her alone. Leave us both the hell alone.
Leave me alone! Sorry, I couldn't help it. Oh man.
I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore.
What's great about that dialogue is that
I'm ready.
You don't know if he. Oh wow, that delivery. You don't know if he's talking about Mary or the Pyramid Heads. And what I'm going to talk about right now, since we're at the end of it, the Pyramid Heads are symbolically representative of James's. Stop it. Just stop. You don't stand a chance. James's guilt. Like, they are purely the manifestation of James's guilt and, like, desire to be punished for what he's done. Like, everything's been repressed up to this point, and all of our main three inmates in the asylum, Eddie, James, and Angela, all have repressed guilt in some way over whatever. And yeah, that's why these things are called the Executioners. And also, they're the only male enemies in the game besides Eddie. And fuck. As well as representing his guilt, they also represent James, which is why they're constantly killing Maria. Like, they killed her 3 times already. So, fuck. And another fact, the reason they're called fuck me, the Executioner in Dead by Daylight, is that's what they are. They're James's desire, again, to be punished via death by these things. Who's talking to me? Why would you invite me to a party? You know I'm streaming. Sorry, you can't see the pop-up, but one of my friends just invited me to a party, Xbox Live party. Stop it. Let me just take care of these guys real quick. You know what? Fuck you. You're too slow. You're just not fast enough. You're kind of an idiot. Come at me. Come at me. So I'm not sure, and I've never read about the symbolism of why there's 2 of them now. Maybe because one represents guilt over Maria and the other one represents guilt over Mary, and 1% represents guilt over... Oh, I remember now, yes. One is guilt over killing Mary, and the other one is guilt over having to kill Eddie. I don't remember where it's obvious that it happens, but the second one shows up after your boss fight with Eddie. Stop it. Just stop. I better not run out of rifle fucking ammo. Looks like... Hold on. Oh, man. I can't believe I didn't dodge that one. Stop it! Stop! I'm not ready! Now those last lines in this cutscene are either he doesn't need Maria anymore because of how she represents James's desire for Mary to be alive and the way she used to be, or in his ideal like view, or and he still needs the Pyramid Heads to punish him, or he could be talking about how he's... If anyone doesn't know, this game has multiple endings. He could be talking about how he doesn't need the Pyramid Heads anymore. Oh, really? As in, he's over his guilt and he's accepted what he's done. Ooh. Yep. Scarlet egg. Rust egg. See you guys. Iconic for not even being in the first game. I don't remember them being in the third game. I know they're not in the fourth game, but when they appear in fucking Silent Hill, one of the American ones, oh fuck you. Actually, I think he might show up in Silent Hill 3. It bothers me when Pyramid Head shows up outside of Silent Hill 2. Because it's a very specific manifestation of a very specific feeling that James has. So when it's suddenly like, oh, he's just a Silent Hill entity, you know, you know. It's one of them was holding it, rust-colored egg. Hey, Miria. Oh. Yeah, well, you know what? I had another spoiler happen to me, and this, I didn't get spoiled until I started playing this fucking game again. So then Google started listening, and they were like, oh, you like Silent Hill? Let's only recommend you Silent Hill videos. And the thumbnail had a spoiler. She's smiling. That's weird. I'm pretty sure the rust egg is what I want. Let me just check my memory real quick. Hold on. Uh egg connection to the eggs and all right, thanks for nothing. Look, you gotta bear with me. I'm not going through this entire 6-month absence and all the jump scares when I don't even like horror games to get the wrong ending. Mistake. Let's get back to it. Okay.
What do you want, James?
I'm about to
Flower?
kind of ruin this a little bit. My spazzing out of the camera.
I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
Just take it in. Man. I really hope I got the right ending. Because if we did, I might cry. Oh, it is darker than I thought it would be. I don't... What? What? So much darkness. I may have gotten the wrong ending. I'm upset. Yeah. So dark. What is this? Oh, it's just ammo. Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't get the wrong ending. Oh, if I got the wrong ending, I'm gonna break my PC. It would be really bad for me if I got the wrong ending. I keep saying wrong ending. If I got the ending I wasn't aiming for, it's not gonna be good for me mentally if I didn't get the ending I was going for. Oh, thank God, brightness. I'm not sure if this means... I don't remember what this means for my ending. Because I know this cutscene is different depending on what ending you got.
Mary?
Good ending.
I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
She's so cute.
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now,
Stop it.
and I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want? Do you even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could.
Ugh.
I can be better than her. What else do you want me to be? What else can I be?
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
No. I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't!
Oh. It's crazy that instead of like a transformation animation, they replicated exactly how it looked from the original. Well, not exactly, but you know, just the sporadic swapping of the models. Get the fuck. I don't need you anymore. No. Nope. God damn it. How am I supposed to do this melee only? Oh. Oh, you fuck. No. Come on. Come on. Get it together. Come on. Oh my god. Fucking. Oh, I'm embarrassing myself. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, phase 2. Never mind. Okay. Oh, hey, if you haven't noticed, visually, it looks like Mary in her hospital bed. This is new. Oh, great. Darkness. I haven't had enough of that in this game already. Fuck. Stop it. No. Get away from me. Don't make me use up my health items. Come on. Phase 3? Oh wow, she looks great. Come on. I'm so bad. Or am I? Bitch! Nah. Nah. Is that it? Fuck. Another phase? Wow, they really beat this up from the original. Can't get me, bitch. That's rude. I wonder what that means, what that's doing. That's just not fair. I can't believe it buffered in one of my shots. Come on! Oh my god! There we go. That's it. Last phase. Alright. And we've done it.
James. James.
Hey, Maria.
James.
Let's not Eddie this and just... Achievement. Okay. Okay.
Mary.
Hey, handsome.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I told you. I wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know. I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today. Told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better, it's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon, so that you remember me for who I was, and not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live for yourself and for others, like you did for me. James, you made me happy.
So I didn't cry, but I did tear up like crazy. And I gotta say, I mean, it was a lot of expectations to live up to that specific final cutscene. And, you know, there was no way they were going to be better than the original because of the specific thing about the delivery that can't really be recreated just because this has been out here for so long. And to add to that, it's like, I'm sure one of the reasons why, like, you know, like, I probably didn't cry is because I've heard that so many times and watched that ending of the original so many times. And for anyone who doesn't know, the voice actress for Mary in the original, on her first take, actually started crying during her reading of it, but she, like, muscled through and read the whole thing, and you could hear her choking up in the recording, especially at the end. So it's like, you can't really recreate that kind of emotion in the moment, especially when you already know what you're getting into for a game that's been out for 20 years, or that's existed for 20 years. So yeah, the voice actor for Mary in this one, you know, she did as good of a job as she could possibly have reading that final letter. Like, but there was no way she could, like, it was unfair on her to be able to even try to like recreate the original. So it's good that she did her own thing. But one problem I have with that is that in the original, it is just the letter, the dialogue from the letter, and whatever ending you got. So having it kind of like have the sad, somber music over this really takes away from the moment. It's like it's distracting in the way that the development team really wants you to feel sad. You can essentially hear them in your ear saying like, be sad, be sad. So you just kind of, here, let me look this up. Let me let me take a look at this real quick. Hold on. Games, Silent Hill. 2, 4, all mods. Letter. Music. Ending. Mary. All right. Well, I didn't find what I thought I would be looking for, probably because the audio track was mixing. What I did find, hilariously, was a mod that turns the lead pipe into just a model of Mary. That's fucking hilarious. So it's like, I'm sure people could, and if the audio wasn't all grouped together, they would mod the music out of that final cutscene. But I mean, at that point, it's kind of, what's the point? Because everyone already knows, right? So I honestly, for me, the biggest misstep of this game is to just have that be sad music playing during her reading of the letter. And I am so glad I got the ending that I wanted, because if I got the in water ending, I would probably just really cut it right there, because I want to talk about this, but that ending definitely hits me in a way different way that's not good. So I mean, if you're curious, look it up yourself, but content warning. So can I safely skip these cutscenes or this credits? I'm just gonna, oh, the fucking music is fantastic though. Like, you know, nothing against the music, it's against having the music in it for that scene. You know, like come on, show a little restraint. Combat light, puzzles light, ending leave. My favorite ending. 16 hours. Not as bad as I thought. I think cutscenes add to the playtime. So assuming cutscenes are only like 2.5 hours, let's say, being generous, it's what, like 14.5 hours? But add 6 months onto this. Fucking ridiculous. I got problems. Locked doors, 61 notes picked up. Oh, you know what? Number of times check the map, 892. That's not as bad as I've seen other people check the map. So, got me there. 361 enemies killed. Yeah, figured. Favorite weapon, steel pipe. 1600 damage received. Number of shots fired. No times died, but dodged like a motherfucker. Whew. Jeez. What a game. Well, let's see what that new game stuff got is. So default, the one from the beginning. That's okay. Ooh. Hold on. Standard. Let's just do standard. Interface preset. Default. Let's take a look at this. Hold on. Now you use keyboard and mouse. Oh shit. Oh, and now that I'm not playing for the horror, I could crank up my brightness so I'm not blind the entire game. Let's see what we got. Can I change the filters from here? Well, I guess. That complicates things. Oh, we're just gonna have to look in this tiny window then. Yeah, I wonder if that makes it look like Silent Hill 1. Like, enough like Silent Hill 1. Black and white. Ooh, that would be a fun one. Ooh. Ooh, that would be horrifying. VHS would be fun. Old CRT, not that fun. I've seen someone play like this. It's really interesting. It basically looks cel shaded and cartoony. That's who the hell would play like this, though? Like, come on. I already couldn't see anything in this regular fucking default settings. Nice. This is nice. What am I doing? So, I guess let's talk about the game. Oh, hold on. Come on. Why is it like this? Oh. That's relieving. Holy shit. So, I guess I should be. I mean, I was upfront in the first stream I ever did of this that I have only passive knowledge of Silent Hill 2. And honestly, Silent Hill as a whole, this sucks. Um, so to weigh in on it, like, I mean, I played like what, an hour of Silent Hill 1 as a kid, and then I guess 2 hours of another hour of Silent Hill 2 as a kid, because both times I just got lost and scared and couldn't do shit. So I didn't, as made clear in the beginning, I didn't really get into Silent Hill until really late into my life, because of fear and cowardice. But from what everything I know about Silent Hill 2, just taking it in from video essays and gameplay videos and all that, I'm like, I mean, the remake is competent enough, I would say, that, like, except for the very ending where they kind of take away a lot of the, like, impact of the entire story and the culmination of where it leads to, with both the delivery that could have never been as good as the original and the music playing over it. I'd say besides that, this is a decent enough way for people who haven't experienced the original to experience this. And the problem with that is that you kind of can't go from this to the original. Not in the sense that the original doesn't hold up. I mean, obviously this is graphically and controls wise better, but also just the way the story plays out and the way everything's unveiled, or like unraveled through the course of the game, you don't get that kind of experience playing through a second time. The only thing you really get playing through a second time is just like a, oh, did you see that? That's hinting towards the end. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Like, there's a lot of that in the remake that I feel wasn't really there in the original, and there's no problem with that. But it probably is a good thing that I didn't just watch a playthrough of Silent Hill 2 or find a way to play through the entire thing before playing this, because it is better to go in as fresh as you can to this remake. Now everyone's all talking about how good it is, and like, you know, it really is exciting that this did well, because it does, I mean, opening up the door for remakes of the other games in the series, except for the ones made by the Americans, is exciting. It would be interesting to play a remake of Silent Hill 1. And honestly, I don't even think we need a remake of Silent Hill 3. It still holds up graphically and gameplay wise, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, and that's where the interesting part of this game comes into, is like, with the controls updated and everything, does it diminish from the horror? I'm a coward, so it's hard to tell. Like, I'm sure I would be, but like, there's the balance between, are difficult controls like in Resident Evil original and Silent Hill original actually being done on purpose, or is it just a limitation of the medium when they were made on the original PlayStation 1, and the clunky controls adds to the horror? Because you get this and it's still plenty scary, but they do got to change a lot of stuff to keep it that way. So I'm saying, I kind of lost the point I was going for, but overall, good game. I'm not gonna give it a rating because I don't do that. Everyone's points values are different anyway, so it's meaningless. I'll give it a pretty good out of 5. Perfectly competent, but fucks up the ending. So on that, hold on, I got a message. No, I got an email. What did I get? What is this? Who messaged me? Anyway. Yeah, I mean, going back to even Nier Automata, I was planning on streaming my 100% of all these games, but I think I gotta abandon that, because not only is that gonna be redundant for this game, because it's just playing through the whole thing again, it's just too much. I don't think anyone would really want to sit around and be like, oh, okay, well, here's him collecting the last collectible of the fucking game, and fucking needed to get 100%. What is going on with this? This better show in the recording. Why doesn't this work properly? Okay. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, I'll probably just 100% this game on my own time. I haven't seen any of the new endings. I think was Stillness and Rebirth. I think Rebirth might be from the original. Um, but Leave, if you, I mean, that's the reason. The Leave ending is why I saved right before the um, huh, right before putting the right before solving the princess puzzle in the last section, and that's because there's two major choices that can change the ending from that point. Three major choices actually, and I could probably just get the Leave ending like that. So that's why I got that. Gonna have to probably do an entirely new playthrough for the Maria ending, and I actually am really curious to see how they change the Maria ending for the remake. But I don't know anything about the new endings they've got. I'm gonna have to do all that puzzle shit, but doing it off screen. So uh, that'll be fun. Actually, I actually am energized to 100% this game now, especially now that I can increase the brightness and not be as scared. And also now I know where I'm going, so I'm not as stupidly lost as I've been. So maybe I'll do hard puzzles just to see what they're like. But regardless, I am really glad to be done with this game, because what I said came true, is that finishing this out has been as therapeutic for me as it probably was for James. And that I am fully energized to play a ton of different games that I've been holding off on just because I've been stuck with this. Like, I've only been playing Binding of Isaac and Fortnite and Rivals with my friends in the interim between me starting and finishing this game. So that's exciting. Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about the ending. So there's a lot of discussion in this game. There's two things about this game that's up for discussion. The first one is which ending is canon. So endings and now, as far as I am concerned, everyone's opinion on what ending is canon and which is the best ending is all completely contingent on whichever one they saw first. I know every single person that I've seen beat this. I know the way that they play video games, and I know the things that change the ending, and I know what ending they got first, and it usually always lines up with which ending they think is canon and is their favorite. So to add on to that, the first ending I ever experienced of Silent Hill 2 was the Leave ending, which was the one we just got. Now, the interesting thing about the Leave ending is that, like, it is the first piece of Silent Hill media I had since growing up and staying away from it because of fear, and where I had a video essay YouTuber on shuffle, mixing all their videos and going through autoplay, and then I used it to fall asleep, and I woke up at the beginning of the letter being like read at the end of the game, and I cried. Like, I cried without any context. So it's like, it really speaks a lot to that ending and the way it's originally read. But if we're talking about which one's canon, Silent Hill 2 is such an interesting game in the series, and Silent Hill 4 really, that it has zero connection with anything else that happens in it, which is why it was okay for them to start the remakes with this one. What is going on with this? I'm getting pissed off. Anyways, because I mean, obviously, there's nothing else you have to know about any of the Silent Hill games to play this. I say Silent Hill 4 I mean, you could do that without having any knowledge of previous Silent Hills. Silent Hill 3, you cannot play that unless you played Silent Hill 1. Silent Hill Downpour and Homecoming, I guess, stand on their own. Origin sucks. Shattered Memories kind of pisses me off. But, yeah, so, I mean, and Silent Hill 2 is the most popular because it's like, all the symbolism and the themings and the way they wrap around each other, and that, from as far as I can tell, because of that, every ending is canon. In this, not in the sense that every ending happens, but that whichever ending you get the first time around, just playing as you are, is just the canon to that version of James. Like none of them affect the outer Silent Hill universe, so you could pick any of them. So for me, the Leave ending is canon, and all the endings are canon to everyone else. Which leads me into my next point: is there's things about this game. Hold on, let me jump back into it. Well, I want to jump back into it. I'm tired of. Is that there's a theory that I think has been, I'm not sure it has been going around since the original came out, but it's definitely been going around since this one came out, that James is in a time loop and he's just constantly repeating the endings. And some people even say he repeats all of the endings until he gets to the Leave ending, which is the one we got. Because of the loop, where like as soon as he leaves Silent Hill, he starts back up again. Now, I don't criticize anybody who has those thoughts or anybody who has that opinion that the game isn't a time loop, but for me personally, I hate the idea that the game is in a loop, because it doesn't really have any thematic relevance to what's going on in the game. Like it ultimately only exists to be like, oh, isn't that scary? Like the idea is just like, oh, wouldn't it be fucked up if James was in a time loop and is constantly repeating Silent Hill 2? It doesn't do anything for the story and for the characters. And I'm not saying it's a disservice to it. It's essentially the equivalent of all of those creepypastas where like, oh, it's the Rugrats, but it's all in Angelica's head and she's a mental patient, or oh, it's Ed and Eddie, but they're all actually dead and in purgatory, or oh, it's fucking, oh, those are the two big ones that I fucking hate. But but there's nothing wrong with thinking that it's a time loop. I mean, there's a lot of the photographs, if you haven't noticed, there's photographs in the game, and so people figured out the puzzle that reading them in a certain way spells out you've been here for 20 years. And for me, they're very like, Bloober Team was very like in your face about how remakey and fan service this was. It's like about the game in terms of catering to the player's sense of coming back to Silent Hill 2. So for me, that's just what that means. If people want to think James has been repeating the events of Silent Hill 2 for 20 years, fine. So whatever. But I think, to get back to the topic of what ending is canon, I see a lot of people saying that the Leave ending doesn't make sense, because why the fuck would Laura go with him after all that, and him being all like, oh, she just is okay with going along with a killer, and the complication of, oh, when they get back to the car, they're gonna see Mary's fucking body, and that's gonna be an awkward car ride, and then what else? And it's like, no, like, even excluding the stuff they added in the cutscenes of this remake, why wouldn't you just assume in the original that fucking Harry Mason, James explains everything to Laura, that I mean, and also the car with the dead body in it that I'm actually not even sure was in the original, but I'll have to double check. With the dead body in it, it's right next to the cemetery. They probably buried her in Silent Hill and then went back to the fucking car. Like the shot ends at the cemetery. Like, come on. And people say leave makes the most sense, and the only reason they say it makes the most sense is because Mary's in the car. And it's like, so anything could happen with Mary's body in the fucking car. I shouldn't be getting too upset because people are allowed to think whatever they want, and you know, I just don't appreciate the people who are like, my ending is definitively canon because the other endings got problems. And it's like, none of the endings have problems. They're all of the endings have problems. They're all fine. But if we're talking about which one I want to say is definitively canon, besides all of them, because it depends on who you are as a player, I would say I wanna be a hipster here and say the Maria ending is canon. And I've been putting some thought into this, not a lot because I'm stupid, but some thought into this, in that if Silent Hill is a horror game and they took a lot of horror movie like inspiration and horror novel inspirations from various places into Silent Hill 2, one inspiration we could have is that horror movies don't usually end on a good note. Now, I know the Leave ending doesn't end on a good note, but it ends on a a bad note with James's full agency. But a more interesting way to see the ending is that we have three people, like three characters, Eddie, James, and Angela, and the horror being that Silent Hill's manipulation over them takes control and then affects them in that way. So Eddie succumbs to his kind of psychosis of only seeing people as bags of meat, and that's evident by his otherworld traits where he sees everything as a meat locker basically. Angela gives into her like self-destructive ideas, and everything that is shown to James is sexy nurses, sexy body bags, and sexy mannequin legs. So it's like, wouldn't Silent Hill winning be James succumbing to his want for a better Maria or a better Mary and leaving with Maria? So that's my reasoning for why the Maria ending is canon. It's stupid, but I just want to piss everyone, because I don't really see a lot of people say the Maria ending is canon. It's either the Leave or the In Water ending, because those are the two endings that are easiest to get. And like I said, people say the best and or canon ending is whichever one they saw first. So let's say Maria ending, because it follows horror movie tropes. So like this game, pretty good game. Gonna play it again with my girlfriend. She's probably gonna quit after after getting to the apartments, because she doesn't want to admit it, but she's as much scared of all that stuff, like more scared of all this creepy stuff than I am. And it's gonna be a good time. Now, speaking of good times, I gotta talk about and discuss what game I'm gonna play next for this whole project that I'm doing. Now, let's go back here. So there's a game that's been out and everybody's talking about it. High praise. Ever since I saw the first gameplay showcase of it, I was like, I only need to see one thing from it to be like, I'm playing that, I'm sold. I haven't seen anything else about it. All my friends are playing it, and they're kind of getting mad at me for not playing it because I've been stuck in Silent Hill. All my coworkers are playing it, and they're calling me dumb for not having bought it or playing it yet. And uh I'm now getting constant recommendations in my YouTube videos for playing it. And you know what? I'm playing Neo. Fuck you. Don't tell me what to do. Bye.